Hey guys, cooking with Kim D. Welcome to my kitchen. Tonight's dinner is courtesy of TasteBuds. You'll hear me talk about TasteBuds quite often if you are in my parties. TasteBuds is a monthly subscription. You can buy a single month, you can buy it in 3-month or 6-month increments. And each month you get a package in the mail with some surprise seasonings from our pantry line. This is from the September TasteBuds subscription, and it came with everything but the pizza seasoning, rotisserie seasoning, and everything bagel seasoning. And it gives you 3 recipe cards. Plus, when you subscribe to TasteBuds, you are part of our TasteBuds hub, which you can look up recipes on a secure part of our website that is just for subscribers. And so it comes with these beautiful recipe cards that, bring you through the recipes. It gives you ideas like tonight's is turkey meatballs. If you wanted to make them with ground beef, you could do that as well. Ground chicken. It also gives you a vegetarian way to make this that doesn't make meatballs at all, so that you can still have, use this recipe and the seasonings with it. But it gives you a whole bunch of great swap out ideas as well. And it comes with packets like this. They're all different sizes. They're good for about like 2 to 4 meals, depending on the size of your family. I'm not going to open mine up because I have the rotisserie seasoning in its full size from our pantry line. So instead, when I have one of the seasoning, you guys actually make out, because sometimes these are gifts from my party, door prizes or Happy Mail or something like that. So you never know, if you get one of those, you might get one of those in the mail from me. So again, we are making meatball subs. They are turkey meatballs, and I actually did the turkey meatballs, these have just about cooled down, inside of our donut hole pan. So if you've been in one of my parties, you know that I like products that serve dual purposes. So I took the donut hole pan, I scooped out, so I made a double batch because I figure if there's any leftovers, I like having leftovers for lunch because I work from home. So I mixed it all up in one of our big stainless steel bowls. It was some ground turkey, some olive oil, some of our rotisserie seasoning from the pantry line, and just some breadcrumbs. Mixed it all up, and it happened to be one perfectly level scoop of the large scoop per meatball. Rolled them up lightly, put them in there 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, and then I just slightly turned each of the meatballs so that I'd get a nice even cook on them, even bake on them. And boom, they're done. So now they stay nice and round rather than a flat bottom when you stick them on a sheet pan. So to that, we're gonna have some peppers and some onions that I'm just gonna grill up right on top, or saute right on top of the stove inside of the family skillet. And what I did was I used the simple slicer to cut up the onion. So this is our simple slicer. This is kind of on the idea of a mandolin. And it has 3 different sizes. So there's a closed position, a 1, 2, and a 3. So I don't know if I can get that because the glare, I don't know if I can. As I move this moves out, up and down. So I did a number 3 on this, and then it has some teeth here that you kind of stick your food into. Put this base on here like this so that it goes on the track. Put your food in here, push this down, and slice away. So I did the onions with the simple slicer, and now I'm doing the peppers in the quick slice. So this is our quick slice. It comes with 3 pieces. This bottom piece here is just to protect your fingers from the blades, which are in here, so that when you put it into storage, you don't accidentally pick it up and cut your fingers. So it has 3 pieces. It has this base here that I'm going to use, and then here, can you see the V shape to all these blades? And you can use a rocking motion when you use this. This is great for anything except for really hard items. You don't want to use an onion. Even some apples can be a little tough. Anything real tough, squash, like butternut squash, or carrots, stuff like that, you will bend the blade. So don't do anything like that. But use this for strawberries, cucumbers, mushrooms, peppers, really anything that isn't super hard, avocados, whatnot. So I just took a red bell pepper, okay, a little tongue-tied, and I cut the top off, still use the top, cut the top, just take out the little core, and then using my scoop loop, I just went in, and it has little tiny teeth, nothing sharp, but enough of a tooth to get all of the veins out, and then I just put them into my garbage bowl, like that. Speaking of our scoop loop, if you've been a Pampered Chef fan for a long time, do you guys remember this? We sold it years ago as like a kid-friendly knife. Well, we've had the scoop loop lately, but this fall they brought this back as a set, as a pumpkin carving set. This is a perfect tool to carve pumpkins with. And then this you can use to scrape down the inside of your pumpkin. So if you guys like to carve pumpkins around Halloween time, this is a great gift or just a great item to pick up for that purpose. So anyways, took out the veins of my pepper and my knife. And then I'm just going to quarter my pepper. So here is the simple slice. I'm going to put this down and I'm going to do it this way, and then I'm just going to, like I said, a rocking motion. And it makes perfectly even cut veggies, fruits, whatever it is that you're making. You can also, I'm just going to do it with a couple of them. So if I take these, so I've got my long strips here. If I put them against, so see how the lines in this run this way, but I'm putting my peppers this way. If I did it like this, I could actually make some, oops, there goes a flying pepper. I could make like some pepper confetti. So another way to use it as well if you wanted a smaller diced item. Rocking motion. Whoops. Now this one is not adjustable as the simple slice is adjustable, but this is a really nice, I love the cut that you get of this. Once I cook these down, they're going to be perfect. And I love this to use for veggie trays. All right, so I've got my veggies all cut. Next, I forgot my battery. Give me 1 second, guys. Pampered, not perfect. Bear with me 1 second. The tool I'm so excited to show you guys, and I forgot the battery. We now have power tools, yay! So this is part of our brand new Flex Plus multi-prep set. The Flex Plus has a hand mixer, a food processor, and an emulsion blender. This is awesome. I'm gonna actually make some mayonnaise from scratch, super easy. So I figured I'd show you guys what I'm doing here. So it comes with 2 batteries and a charging station. This clicks right on. Now, in this cup, which does come with the Flex Plus, I have 1 egg. To that, I am going to add 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. And I juiced the lemon with our citrus press here. Then I'm going to add in, how much salt? It's 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then a teaspoon, whoops. Making messes all over the place, forgetting stuff. All right, then I'm gonna add just about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard and 1 cup of canola, vegetable. Really, you want to just use a kind of a neutral flavor oil. If you wanted to use olive oil or avocado oil, olive oil I just think has a little bit of a strong taste for mayonnaise, but some people really like it, so feel free to use it. All right, so we have all of our ingredients in here. There's also a recipe in here for a vegan mayonnaise, and you use aquafaba, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it's the liquid drained from a can of chickpeas. I guess you can make mayonnaise using the liquid from chickpeas or garbanzo beans, and it ends up being vegan. And I guess you omit the egg. Yeah, omit the egg for the chickpea juice. Okay, so there is a safety lock here. So I just press that. I'm going to put this down at the base. I am going to put my power up. Whoop. So as this light goes over, that's putting my power up, or I could power it down so I have less speed, but I want it all the way up there. I'm going to press start. And you're just going to hold it there for a minute, for about 30 seconds or so, all the way down the bottom. And then slowly lift up. And just like that, homemade mayonnaise. So, and it tastes great. So with this mayonnaise, so this recipe here calls for mayonnaise, and to it, now I could use the immersion blender if I wanted to, because I'm going to add some stone ground mustard, but I don't want the texture of the stone ground mustard to change. So I am not going to use the immersion blender. I always say that wrong. Instead, I'm just going to use my skinny scraper and put in my stone. This is stone ground mustard. I love this stuff. Mix that in here. And this is going to be what we put on our little sub rolls before adding our meatballs and sauteed veggies. So super easy. I'm going to serve it with some sweet potato fries that I'm going to throw in the air fryer and crisp them up. And that's kind of about it. I will be showing you guys more of the Flex Plus. This is again our newest small appliance to the fall 2021 catalog, and a great addition. I've been wanting a hand blender from Pampered Chef for a long time, and I finally have it. I'm so excited. So another great addition to our line. So any questions, please feel free to reach out, guys. And if you have any questions about the, I got something coming out of the oven I'm going to show you guys later in the week. If you have any questions about the TasteBuds subscription, please reach out. I would love to answer any questions. It's been a fun addition to our family, and it's been a great addition for meal planning. So any questions, reach out. Have a great night, guys.